Hey y'all, by now some of y'all are already familiar with our Black Rose manga, which is based on my novel by the same name. And we're actually in the process of doing a Kickstarter where we're looking to continue to tell this story through manga. And this Kickstarter will be dropping pretty soon. If you get a chance, you can go by our website. I'm going to put in the link down here and check it out. And you can also go by our launch page for Kickstarter. And so you can be signed up so you'll be notified when the Kickstarter drops. So today I'm going to read the first chapter of the novel, and hopefully it'll spark you to get the novel and read the rest of the book if you don't already have it, or if you already have it, it'll get you excited about the manga that's coming. So here we go. Kuroibara watched Daimyo Tanaka's palace burn from the forest edge, the dancing flames pushing back the approaching darkness. Sadness shadowed her heart, for Tanaka had been a good friend and an excellent business partner. He had accepted her overtures when no one else would, and he had introduced her to Edo society despite the protests of his peers. But it was that same independence that led to his death. His honor would not allow him to flee his homeland, even when he knew the other daimyos plotted his demise. Luckily, he did not feel the same way about his daughter. A rider emerged from the woods on the opposite side of the field, pushing hard until he was only a few feet away from Kuroi. He pulled back the reins of his black stallion and it reared before her, its hooves flailing. When the horse settled, the rider dismounted. The horseman's samurai uniform was stained with blood. There was someone else with him, a girl no more than 10 years old. Gao, where are the others? Kuroi asked. Gao, one of Yuma Tanaka's most trusted samurai, bowed before answering. They refused to come, he said. They chose to die with Daimyo Tanaka. I want to die too, the girl shouted. Quiet, Gao barked. The girl's eyes went wide and she backed away. Gao closed his eyes, then lowered his head. He took a deep breath, reached into his robe, then extracted a small leather bag which he handed to Kuroi. She opened the bag. It was filled with gold nuggets. Your payment, Gao said. Take Princess Donaja to Lord Li Wei in Hangzhou. He will protect her until it is time for her to return, and he will give you the rest of your payment when you arrive. This is not necessary, Kuroi said. Tanaka is a friend. It is the honorable thing to do, Gao replied. Please respect the daimyo's last wishes. But I'll put the bag in her pouch. Gao turned, knelt before the girl, then grasped her shoulders. Princess Donaja, now is not your time. Your Otosan has given you a duty, one that only you can fulfill. Lord Li Wei will prepare you to take your rightful place when it is time. There is no one better. The girl glared at Kuroi, an expression the umber-skinned woman was familiar with in this land. I will not dishonor my Otosan or my family, the princess finally said. She shook free of Gao, then stomped by him to Kuroi. Will you serve me without question? She asked. Bara laughed despite the graveness of the situation. I serve no one, but I will see that you get to Li Wei. Donaja glanced back at Gao, worry in her young eyes. This is best, Gao said. Remember, do as Kuroi Bara asked. Always, do not shame your family. I won't, she replied. She looked at Kuroi with disdain. Kuroi winked at the young girl, then approached Gao. What will you do now? She asked. I will join my master. Will you be my Kaishi Kunun? Kuroi bowed. Of course. She turned to Donaja. Stay here. I'll be back. Kuroi Bara followed Gao to the field where he knelt facing the castle. She took out her katana and waited. Gao was quick, jerking his tanto free, then plunging it into his stomach. But I waited until the disembowelment was complete before bringing her katana down and cutting off his head. As she turned to walk away, she saw Donaja staring with glistening eyes, her hands over her mouth. Bara grabbed the reins of Gao's horse, then climbed onto his back. Donaja, she called. Her voice broke the girl's trance. Kuroi extended her hand, Donaja took it, and she lifted the girl onto the horse. Remember what you saw today, Bara said. Remember the sacrifices made for you. It will strengthen you for what is to come. Bara spurred the horse, and it galloped through the trees. They had to reach the main road before nightfall, because it would be better to confront anyone seeking them in the open rather than the forest. Her plan was to ride all night until they reached the harbor where her crew and her dhow waited. Yuma Tanaka had given her enough gold and other goods to make her journey to Nihon more than worth it. She would take the girl to Liyue, then her role in this sad drama would be done. She and her crew would sail home to Pemba and bask in their newfound wealth. A flickering light to her left warned her. She reined the horse hard, and the arrow whizzed by, nicking her hat. Wrapping her arms around Donager's waist, she jumped from the stallion, then took cover behind the nearest tree. Torchlight surrounded them like fireflies. There was no need hiding. Whoever pursued them would eventually root them out. She spotted a nearby clearing, then grabbed Donager. "Come," she said. "We can't go out there," Donager cried. "The archers will kill us." But I dragged Donager with her. "The arrows are meant for the horse, not us," she said. "These are samurai. They will fight honorably. Stay by my side. They won't harm you because they want you alive." Their pursuers rode to the edge of the clearing, then dismounted their horses. They planted their torches into the grass before approaching Koroi. Koroi took out her katana and her scimitar. "We do not wish to harm you, Koroi Bara," the lead samurai said. "You can go free if you give us the princess." Koroi frowned at the samurai as the samurai came into view. She wasn't surprised that Hakuri Kumamoto had led them. He had always questioned Tanaka's openness to foreigners. "You know I can't do that, Hakuri," Donager answered. "I gave Daimyo Tanaka my word." "You're a gaijin," Haruki said. "You have no bond to him." "A promise is a promise," Koroi replied. Haruki nodded. "So be it." The samurai attacked in unison. Koroi spun, knocking their blades away. One samurai staggered back with a slashed throat, another grasping the wound to his stomach. Koroi ignored the slash to her back as she dealt a killing stab to the samurai that delivered the cut. In minutes, only her and Haruki stood. Both bled, but only Haruki struggled to stand. "Walk away, my friend," Badara advised. "You fought honorably. There is no need for either of us to die tonight." Haruki steadied, raised his katana over his head, and attacked. Badara met his downward slice with her katana, then disemboweled him with her scimitar before slipping to the right. Haruki fell to his knees, then collapsed onto his face. Badara did not look at his body. The situation had her killing her friends, which made her sad and angry. Donager emerged from behind the trees, her eyes wide. "You are not samurai, nor are you ninja. Yet you killed these men as if they were flies that annoyed you. How is this possible?" Badara grabbed the reins of one of the samurai's horses, then led it to Danuja. "You have your own horse now," she said. "We'll make better time." She mounted her horse, and Danuja rode up to her. "What are you, Koroi-Bara?" Danuja asked. "Are you a demon?" Badara laughed. "I'm just a woman that's been paid to keep you alive. Now let's go. If we survive to see tomorrow, I'll answer your questions. Well, at least some of them." So that's an excerpt from Black Rose by yours truly. Like I said, the book is already available. You know that, as is the manga teaser. But we're also putting together our Kickstarter, and I'm going to put the link in the comments where you can go to our Kickstarter and follow us there. So when the Kickstarter drops, you'll know. Y'all take care. Peace.